Hello my darlings, I hope you're doing very well, and if not, I hope this video will make you feel better because I have a very special one for you today. Because today we are gonna talk about the best dupes of very expensive niche and private blend fragrances on the market. So I'm super excited. This video is kindly sponsored by the brand I'm gonna talk about. However, please note that all the opinions shared in this video are my own. I was not paid to rave about the brand, to just lie to you. No, you know, if you are here for a long time, you already know that I am a very honest person, and basically I am gonna tell you what I love and what I do not particularly like with every other brand that I review for you. So I was approached by the brand called JULIANNA'S Perfume, and first of all I must say that I really love the packaging, the whole craftsmanship and the entourage that goes into those fragrances and their presentation. The boxes looks absolutely stunning. You have this nice black packaging with golden engraving. It's not a sticker, it's actually engraved, so I really like that. You have some golden touches to the box as well. And when you open it, that really surprised me. It looks stunning. When you open it, you get the fragrance, which is right here, but you also get 2 additional tester bottles of different fragrances that they also have. And I must say, these tester bottles look so good. They look so high quality. It's frosted glass. The name is engraved as well. It's so nice. I must say, the presentation to me is 9 out of 10. With one little thing that I don't really love, and I'm gonna tell you why. So here's the bottle, and all bottles are 50 ml. And what I don't really love is the cap. So good thing is that it's very sturdy. It's not that easy to take off, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm really pulling and it's put. It stays put. So it's very good for traveling, and you know, for me it's super important because I'm very much a traveler, so you know, I don't want anything open and spilled in my bag. The only thing that I don't really like about this cap is that it's very like lightweight plastic, you know. However, I know that JULIANNA'S fragrances, they upgrade their packaging all the time. I know that these bottles looked different a while ago, and now they changed the whole packaging here. Actually, this is a very like high quality plate or sticker. I don't even know. It's a very sturdy material, and the name is engraved as well. So that's very good. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna update the caps as well. So it's a newer brand, so you know, you can expect them to grow and upgrade as they grow, right? So yeah, I got 4 fragrances. Oh, the last thing that I want to show you, when you take out the bottle, you actually also get additional little tester bottle of the fragrance you purchased, just so you can try it before you open the big bottle, so you know, you can basically test it. So it's very nice, especially that this brand is only available online for now, so you know, you can sniff it first before you commit to the bottle. So that's perfect. And I got sent 4 perfumes. All the fragrances from JULIANNA'S Perfume are extrait de parfum, which means they have higher oil concentration, which is very nice. And yeah, let's get started with the review. I'm gonna compare everything I have from my stash with the ones I chose, because I got one bestseller from them and the rest I chose myself, so I can actually compare with what I have, which are basically the most hyped up fragrances on the market at the moment. So if you're interested, let's jump into it. But before we do that, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and of course follow me on Instagram. Alright, so guys, I have 4 fragrances plus many samples. So I am gonna start with the ones that I like, but I'm not like love, which is super surprising because things that I was absolutely sure I'm gonna be in love are my least favorites. Not saying that I don't like them, but the other ones that I tried completely surprised me. So that's super interesting, and that's what I really like, is that the quality is so good and they are very, very similar to their original versions. However, you really can smell the creative aspect of people creating the fragrances, if you know what I mean. You can really smell a personal touch, and some of these fragrances are, in my opinion, better than the originals. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the Love Don't Be Shy dupe from Kilian, and it is called A Night to Remember. So they have very like funky, cute names, which I may not be a fan of, but most of the time I like the name. So this one is Night to Remember, and here we have the original, which is Love Don't Be Shy. And if you guys don't know already, this is my absolute jam. I love this fragrance so much, and there's not many fragrances that can really beat that. The only one that I love maybe more or at the same level that's similar is Sintra by Memo Paris, but that's it basically. So here we have A Night to Remember. So I'm gonna spray it on this hand, and as you can see, the juice is very nice and like deep yellow, so you can already tell that the juice is good. Okay, so first thing I need to tell you is that do not be fooled when you spray these fragrances from Juliana on paper strips, because on skin they smell completely different. It's glorious. It's just glorious. They are very similar. You get that, you know, neroli mixed with honeysuckle and marshmallow. You absolutely do. The only difference is that this one is less sweet and slightly bit greener. So I know many people actually do not appreciate the massive sweetness of Love Don't Be Shy. So if you want something less sweet, this one is perfect way to go. This is so good. Beautiful fragrance, it really is. It's sweet, but more in a floral way than Love Don't Be Shy. Love Don't Be Shy is like, you know, sticky, gloopy sweet. This one is more like, there is marshmallow, but it's more like honeysuckle sweet. It's more subtle, you know? You know what I'm saying? I love this one. I really do. To me, I would say this is a 90% of a dupe. It's not 100%. As I said, it's less sweet and a little bit more green. And that sweetness comes more from florals like honeysuckle shebang, other than marshmallow. This one is like sickly sweet, right? But I love it, so I'm not complaining. But they're both very good. I love to layer them because this one from Juliana, since it is the Extrait de Parfum, it really sits put on the skin. Longevity is very nice. I'm not gonna say it's better than Love. I think the longevity is very similar, if not exact. So that's a really nice inspired fragrance. A Night to Remember by Juliana. Really like it. From 0 to 10, I give it 8.5 out of 10. So that's that. What do we have next, guys? Okay, another favorite fragrance of mine. Here we have Baccarat Rouge 540 by Francis Kurkdjian. You know I love this one to death. This is my second bottle, and I cherish every single spray of it because, if you guys don't know, another bottle of the Extrait was stolen from me, so you know, it's sad. So I'm only left with this one, and they sent me the fragrance called Aurora. I love the name. It kind of reminds me of Sleeping Beauty from Disney, you know, Aurora. So there we go. Actually, why do I use this tester? I'm gonna use it up before I get into the bottle. I've been using another tester, but I don't know where it is. I got so much stuff. I'm confused. Okay, so I'm gonna spray Aurora on this hand and the original on this hand. Of course, guys, it's not like first impressions. I have worn all of these fragrances. I've had all these fragrances for over a week, so you know, I was able to prepare myself for this review and give you all the little tweaks that I have discovered. Okay, beautiful, amazing. And here's the original. I must say, this, I think, can be less liked than Aurora. As crazy as it sounds, this one I feel like is more likable because there's so much less of this medicinal accord that some people have. I don't really struggle with. On me, Baccarat goes very sweet, so you know, I don't really get that medicinal shebang that it has on some people. I do get saffron, but not like to the point of, you know, Band-Aid smell. This one though, this one is almost like candy floss smell. You know, it's so nice. I really like it. So Aurora, one of the best Baccarat dupes that I have discovered. I have discovered many and I've said they're good, but this one is like good, you know? This is very much a likable fragrance and it's definitely gonna give you that Baccarat vibe. To me, again, it's sweeter, but sweeter in a different direction than Baccarat. Comparing these two, Baccarat goes a little bit more like caramelly sweet and like burnt sugar sweet. And this one goes more like candy floss sweet, if it makes any sense. But what I have noticed with Julianna's perfumes is that they kind of perfect the original as well. Because, again, many people did not appreciate that herbal note that Baccarat has. And here they removed it almost completely. So that's very good. You still get that beautiful transparent quality, you know, that resin, amber. It's still that, but it's just a little bit more likable, as I said. Very nice one. This one I give 9 out of 10. Again, the longevity is very nice. I'm gonna be honest, it's not as great as Baccarat. Baccarat has the longevity like no other. This is just how the perfume is structured. There's a lot of alcohol in here. You know, the molecules of this fragrance are designed to spread in the air and give you a massive projection. And with the Extrait de Parfum, because the oil concentration is higher, you get the very long-lasting experience, but the fragrance is not able to project that far because there is less alcohol, if that makes sense. And this is what you're gonna experience with any other Extrait de Parfum, not just Juliana. This is the rule of the world, basically. The less alcohol, the less it will project, but it will sit very much put on your skin, you know? So that is Aurora, 9 out of 10, beautiful fragrance. I really enjoy it. Again, it's a little bit more soft, it's closer to the skin. To me, it's a perfect nighttime version of Baccarat because it's not as like in your face. You can actually sleep wearing it. But if I didn't have it, I would be completely happy wearing Aurora day to day. So love them both. Again, perfect if you have the original, you can layer it. Fantastic, really good. Okay, what do we have next, my lovely people? All right, now I have a newer fragrance that I purchased when it comes to niche, and that is Delena Exclusive by Parfums de Marly. And I specifically asked Julianna's team to send me their dupe / inspiration. I don't really want to call them dupes because it doesn't really give them justice, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna call it dupes, okay? So, they sent me the dupe of Delena Exclusive, and that is Inner Beauty Exclusive. And guys, I'm not even gonna spray it because I've been wearing this to death. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to say it because I have saved up for this fragrance for so long. And I prefer this one. It's so damn sad. It's so sad. Again, the longevity, you cannot beat that because this is not the... I'm not even sure. No, this is the... Oh, this is actually the Perfume. Okay, that's why the longevity is such beast mode. And this one is so good as well. Not quite there yet with longevity, but very, very good. And why I like this one more, you might ask. Well, guys, first of all, I love sweet fragrances, but I also love fruity, okay? Delena Exclusive is my absolute vanilla dream. I love it for that. However, it is a little bit powdery, isn't it? And that aspect I'm not the biggest fan of. I still think it's a 10 out of 10 fragrance, but that powderiness, you know, I have to be in a mood for. This one is just Delena Exclusive with amped up Pear. When I smelled it, I just died. I love it. Guys, this one I love. I just love. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Actually, it's better. I would say this one is way closer to being the original than the other two that I already showed you, Aurora and Night to Remember. This one is super close. I would say 97% of a dupe. But the Pear is so much more pronounced, and that Pear is what I love the most. I just adore this Pear. And you still have oud, you still have that beautiful vanilla and that rose and that lychee still. It's just so yummy. But you get so much more Pear. And this makes this fragrance better. I'll be honest. To be completely honest with you guys, I am so upset because I spent so much money on it. But this one to me is nicer. It's just nicer. It's more wearable, it's more flirty, it's more funky. That Pear note is absolutely beautiful. You still have that definite niche vibe of Delena Exclusive, you know. You can still smell it's an expensive fragrance. But the Pear note wins it for me. So 10 out of 10 for Inner Beauty Exclusive. What can I say? It's sad. It really is. I mean, you know, I'm not crying having this one because I'm still gonna wear it and, you know, cherish it. I wanted to have it so much. But if you don't have it yet and you are debating, get Inner Beauty Exclusive. Really, I'm serious. Alright, then what we have next? I also have the sample of the original Delena, which is Inner Beauty. Where are you? There we go. Okay, so here we have the original Delena, which again I love so much. And here we have Inner Beauty. Actually, let me spray it on my sleeve now, because why not? This to me, Inner Beauty, is actually a little bit more like aquatic citrusy. To me, there's Delena and there's Inner Beauty, right? And Inner Beauty to me is a mix of the original Delena and Delena La Rosée. That's what I can say. So if you want Delena La Rosée, I think you are better off with Inner Beauty, because let's be honest, as much it is absolutely worth, in my opinion, having original Delena, with Delena La Rosée, not so much. I'm just gonna say that, not that much for the price tag. So Inner Beauty is a little bit fresher than the original Delena, with a little bit less of that nutmeg, and it's not as screechy as some people call it, and sharp as the original Delena. So again, I think they perfected the original fragrance for the crowd pleasing aspect. You know what I mean? Again, they removed something that was very annoying to some people and replaced it with, in this case, a little bit more fresh notes. So fantastic. This one I would say is like 80% of a dupe to the original Delena, and I gave it again 8 out of 10, I would say. 8 out of 10. So that's that. And now I'm gonna tell you what I actually do not like, because there is one fragrance that I did not like, but I don't think I would like the original either. So I asked the team, by the way, Juliana team, sweethearts. I love them. They're so nice. Such nice people, guys. I asked them to get me a sample of Sex on Fire, and that is the dupe of Initio Parfum Privé Absolute Aphrodisiac, which people rave about. They love it. I have never had a chance to sample it. I did want to blind buy it. So I just want to thank Julianna's Perfumes for sending me the samples, because I don't think I would like the original, I'll be honest. So this one contains castoreum, white flowers, vanilla, musk, amber, another type of vanilla, and labdanum. And I think that's the castoreum that I hate. Ooh, no, guys. Oh no! And a very, very strong labdanum. You know what this also reminds me of? It's kind of similar vibe-wise. Oh, it's so strong. Woo! And very animalic. Woo! Guys, that was a whiff. No. It's very similar to Hermès Elixir de Mauvais as well. That labdanum and amber, very, very similar. So if you love Elixir de Mauvais, to me it was a little bit too strong. You might actually like Sex on Fire and Absolute Aphrodisiac from Initio. I didn't like it. I really didn't. So this one is a no for me. However, I must say it's a very strong fragrance, great performance, great sillage. I could not take this baby off. And in this case it was a buy more because I didn't like the scent. But I think many people will actually appreciate it if you love the original fragrance. And fragrances like Hermès L'Elixir de Mauvais and stuff like that. You might actually really appreciate it. To me, it's too much. Too much and quite masculine. This is very much not my cup of tea. So thank you very much, Juliana, for sending me the samples, because you saved me a pretty penny. I'm not gonna get the original for sure. They decided that they're gonna send me their bestseller, which is Grand Angelique Noir dupe, and it's called Red Carpet Affair. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll try it, but I was like, low-key, I really didn't like the original. I really don't like Angelique Noir. I know that some people rave about that fragrance, but it's really not my vibe. It's very like herbal green, and I really don't like herbal green scents that are mixed with something sweet. I really don't like it. But I was like, yeah, okay, go ahead, I'm gonna try it. And it really surprised me. They really perfected the original, because this one I actually love, and I have the tester and I have the full bottle, and I am gonna cherish it so much, guys. So much. This one is so good. So here we have Angelica, Pear, Lavender Rose, Musk, Vanilla and Jasmine Sambac, which is my favorite jasmine. But that Angelica here is so much less green and screechy and terribly herbal that I just really didn't like the original. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't mean to offend anybody, but it was just not my vibe. But this one is so nice. I am so surprised because I was really ready to trash that scent. But it actually might be my favorite out of them all. Oh. This is so good. So good. No herbally pungent smell. It's so smooth. To me, this is the vibe. You are on a beautiful field, the sun is setting, you smell the summer flowers, there is some greenness from the grass, but it's smooth and mellow, and your skin smells so nice after the whole day in the sun. Yeah, I love this. This, for some reason, gives me so many good memories. Such a nice fragrance. So, actually, I'm super happy that I have the full bottle because I'm gonna use it and abuse it, and this is such a surprise. So this is the last full bottle that I have, but I have one more fragrance to show you, and I actually got it as a sample. And to be honest, I didn't even notice, browsing through their website, I didn't even notice that they have it, and this is why, like, one of my favorite fragrances. So I have a dupe for Rouge Malachite by Armani Privé, and this one is called, I don't know if I should censor it or not, but the fragrance is called Bad Bitch. Yeah, and basically we have pretty much the same notes as in Rouge Malachite. So we have tuberose, vetiver, pink pepper. Actually here we have some fresh notes in the Bad Bitch. We have benzoin, orange blossom, coumarin, amber, ylang ylang. We do not have sage in here, and we do have sage in Rouge Malachite, which actually gives off quite an herbal opening, and that opening lasts for a bit. So again, to some people it might be not very pleasing. For example, my mom loves the dry down, but she hates the opening of Rouge Malachite. And I think out of them all, this one is actually the best. The best. This is so good, guys. I just can't. I just can't. Honestly, with this, with Bad Bitch, I don't need Alien anymore. I don't need Alien Fusion. I don't need Rouge Malachite. I'm good with this. If I were to choose, I'm being completely honest, maybe I would switch the bottles up because I love a bougie bottle like this one. Yes, I would. But the scent itself, if I were to choose the new reformulated version of Alien Fusion, or Rouge Malachite, I would choose Bad Bitch. Because first of all, I'm a bad bitch. Second of all, this is the best out of them all. Longevity, fantastic. I think the longevity is the best of all the fragrances I've tried, along with Inner Beauty Exclusive, which is the Delena Exclusive dupe. Great longevity, stays put all day. I smelt it even after I shower, you know, I scrub myself, I do everything in the shower, I could still smell it. Same thing happens to me with Montals and other strong fragrances. So this is very, very nicely strong. I love it. And scent-wise, again, I would choose this one over any other of Alienic fragrances that I've just mentioned. So much better. First of all, the ylang ylang you get in here is out of this world, but you must like ylang ylang to like this fragrance. I'm just saying. The tuberose is top notch, top notch. Then you get some fresh notes that kind of makes this fragrance a little bit more wearable, whereas Rouge Malachite can be a little bit annoying from time to time because of those herbally touches, that sage, you know. Bad Bitch is my favorite. Thus far, my favorite. I really want a full bottle. Also, now that I looked at the website, they also have a dupe for Chanel Beige that I also am dying to try. And also, they have my dream fragrance that I don't think I will be ever able to buy this year, which is Fragrance de Bois Oud Orange Intense. And they have it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I not see it? Why did I not ask them for that fragrance? I need to get it. I'm definitely getting that one. Basically, I want to try them all. Now that I have tested enough, I know they are very good. They have my thumbs up. They have my stamp of approval. I tell you guys, yes, they are good. You can go ahead and purchase. Of course, everything will be linked below as per usual, as well as all the information you need are on the screen somewhere. So yeah, fantastic brand, really, honestly, the best inspired perfume house that I have tried so far. From the packaging to the presentation to the scents and oil concentration of fragrances, they're the best. They really are. I love them. So to sum up, just quickly, the Bad Bee. To me, this is actually quite far from the original Rouge Malachite. I mean, you definitely can still smell it, but I would say it's 75% of a dupe. But with saying that, I must say it is much better than this one. I'll be honest. To me, it is better. It's sweeter, it's smoother, it doesn't have the herbal note. Love it. So that's that, guys. If you want me to try any other fragrance from Juliana, please let me know in the comments below. If you have tried Juliana perfumes and you want to share your experience, also please let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. This was so much fun, guys. I was a little bit skeptical in the very beginning, as I am with most brands that approach me, to be completely honest. But I am happy beyond any measure. I am so happy with the fragrances I got. The only one that I didn't like was Sex on Fire, but that's because of the scent profile. The fragrance I know is done very well, but the scent profile is a big no-no for me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you and see you in my next one. Bye!